What is going on? My mind is burning. Your eyes are burning. This is insanity. What is going on? What is going on? Guys and girls, it's GhostRobo. We are here playing Dyad, the most mind-altering game in the history of the world. I definitely think this is probably one of the most psychotic games I've ever played in my life. Just in the sense that it honestly is visually, like, disturbing, hypnotizing, messes with your brain and your mind and your whole, like, inner core. Like, it takes it on a soul level and says, I don't even know what is right anymore. I don't even know what I do with my days. Am I supposed to eat, sleep, walk, cry, live, open my eyes, close them? What do we do? What happens in Earth when all you do is play this game? Okay, we need to take a break. Let's back out and get a little bit of perspective here. Dyad is a PSN game that just released. It is actually from the other half of the Phil Fish Fez team, the guy who sort of defected from his team. And if we back out, here's your title screen, Dyad. Dyad. There are all these different weirdly titled, I guess, worlds or levels, and then within each level, there are a whole bunch of stages. It starts off pretty simple, and we'll get to the point where I am now. It's steam engine time, where we are racing. There's racing. Mainly it's about either racing, getting through a level as fast as you can, or it's about collecting as many pairs. So the premise of this game, you might have no idea what's going on. You're like, racing, what are you even talking about? We're in this tube, and the goal here is to connect as many pairs, hook as many pairs as possible. So you'll notice I'm getting 2 light colors in a row, and then that gives me a boost, right? So I have a pink. I'm going to go over here and get a pink. So I'm controlling the octopus dude on the bottom of the screen. That's the main mechanic. Hooking light colors to create pairs in order to go faster. So if I go get blue, I need another blue, and then I get my boost. And that's how we're going to pick up speed. You'll also notice that there's weird little, like, jellyfish arms or little platters that, burst out from the center of these circles that I'm hooking onto. And that's called grazing. Now, if I hit one of these, they're not only my means of movement, they're also enemies. But when I hit the little, platter things on the side, and if I don't touch the enemy, because that would be bad, that was what just rewound me there a second ago. If I hit these platters, it's called grazing. It gives me an ability to lance an enemy, which is basically my only form of attack, which allows me to zoom forward at hyper speed and kill guys, basically. I get to kill these things, like I said, if I don't, otherwise they will hurt me upon contact. So basically, the entirety of the game is about mixing these concepts together, hooking everything, getting boosts, matching colors, listening to music, and just completely zoning in. Now, this is a game where you guys are watching, and you're probably able to pay attention to the entirety of the screen. Now, I am in such a zone trying to focus here that I can basically only see the center of the tube. It's one of those games, if you know what I'm talking about. Some people compare it to Rez. I don't think it's very much like Rez. I think this is a very different experience. I can understand with the color scheme and the way it all kind of looks, and like, oh, this is Rez or something. It's not Rez. It's very different. It's very different. We're moving on to another sector. It's basically like a lap of a different course. It's very good with leaderboards. It tracks everything perfectly. But the best thing it does is just completely weird you out. I feel like this is a game that, like, is unlike any other in that it's like, is this a game? Like, there are no Marios or Marcuses or Master Chiefs here. This is just complete insanity, right? This is just, like, complete color explosion. It is like a birthing of a new planet inside your PS3. I don't even know how to describe it. All I know is that it weirdly just, like, not impacts you. Like, oh my god, it's the alien invasion, but I don't know. Some people will be like, it's a seizure, you're gonna die. But I don't feel like that. I just feel like it's like this very visceral experience of colors, and I don't know if it's bad for your brain, like 3D supposedly in some ways is. Like, they're like, kids, don't play 3DS. Or if this is good for you, or if it's stimulating for your brain's eating it up like blah, 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 spaghetti. Or if your brain hates this, I don't know. All I know is that it's really, really weird. I'm sure it's visually arresting from the first time you see it. You're like, what is going on? But it is something else. It really is just the strangest of games. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It has to be seen. It's something that has to be seen. If someone tries to explain this game to you, you will not know. So I'm gaining the energy from these platters, from doing the little grazing bits, in order to lance them and kill them. And lancing is my greatest source of boost, as you can see. The more guys I hit my lance pathway, the more boost that I gain. And there are tons of courses, and it's like a musical menagerie of overstimulation and insanity. I don't know. Some people are like, this is a psychedelic drug, and I don't know if I'd go that far. Not that I know what that would be like, but for me, it just is like the craziest, weirdest thing that I don't know. It's hard to put in words, guys. It makes your brain into oatmeal. That's all I can say, but you get into it. It's like one of those games that you can really zone in. You know when you you're playing Guitar Hero and you really have to zone into Guitar Hero if you want to do well. Like, you kind of get that very focused vision, and you're like, I will do this! That is the same kind of vision that you get with this game. I guess it could be compared to some people maybe a fighting game, like how you kind of get in a zone. But it's even more so than that, because you're really just so, you screw up when you think. Like, I'm doing better now than I probably would have done on my own just playing, because you screw up when you worry about, oh god, where's the right color? It's just one of those things where you kind of just click it. I will tell you that there is definitely a benefit to doing good. It's not like one of those games where it's like, oh god, I just button mash and whatever. But it is a game where it's like, oh my god, the more you think, the worse you do. I kind of get that way with Luminous. Gosh, I really love the new Luminous on Vita. But I get a similar way where it's like I stink when I think, and I just don't do as well. And there's a lot of games that are like that, and I don't know how you classify those, or what they really should be called, or what kind of games those are. The ones that, like, kind of just take you out, not out of the experience, but they take you so deep in that you feel out of it, you know what I mean? Like, that's how it is for me, and it's so, like, just like a worm is crawling in your mind. And I know this sounds like some deep freakiness, but I promise I'm completely sane. It's just weird. And I wanted to get to the end of this first world here to show you the last stage and see what that held for us. It's all leaderboard tracking. You can see, got these global leaderboards. We can see where we rank. We can see all the people above us. So yada. Very good if you're interested in replaying for scores. Now this is a basic one where it took as many enemy pairs as possible before losing all your lives. So the enemies are these particle spheres. And we're going to go and see what they are. Hook pairs of same colors to score a point. Start with 3 lives. Each time you collide is 1. You gain additional lives by lancing. This is not a race. There's no need to take big risks. So again, it does slow it down sometimes, but again, Dyad's idea of slow isn't really my idea of slow. You know, your idea of slow isn't really Dyad's idea of slow. The lancing mechanism is really kind of cool. The whole, not just lancing, but grazing, how you get like right by them but don't touch them. It gives you like this ability to kind of zero in on them, but not get too zeroed in. I don't know. It's all very surreal and strange and very like difficult to describe. You know, there's just not. How do you describe this to someone? If you were going to tell your mom about this game, be like, Mom, I got this new game on PlayStation Network, what would you possibly say? How do you verbalize this? You know what I mean? Like this experience, how do you do that? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure at all. I'm not really sure how to even verbalize it best to you. I'm just doing the best I can. I got a death. Okay, so again, we don't really need to take too big of risk, but risks are fun. So I think I gain a life back there. Okay, I've got 15 out of 30 going on. They do a nice job putting them all kind of within reach. It's never like you're like spinning around. I don't think the goal is to make you vomit. I think the goal is just to make your eyes kind of have a freak out moment. But lancing is not giving me pairs, so I don't want to overuse that. It's like good to use to save yourself maybe, get some extra speed. But again, the only thing I find difficult is you kind of get in a rhythm where you're like, I only see one color. Like right now I'm in this purple rhythm, and now I'll go blue. But it's like you only kind of have eyes for one. No. You only have eyes for one color at a time. It's very difficult to. Oh my God, Kaleidoscope World! I have met my maker. This is like a freaking. Goodness gracious! I don't know I don't know how you describe this experience. Again, I know I've said it like 4 times, and I apologize for repeating myself. It honestly is a game that befuddles my brain. I have a lance ready, so I need to gain some lives back. Oh my jeez. It's like, it gets blurry, it gets goopy, it gets weird, it's just all up in your brain space and makes mush out of everything. It's like a popsicle made of grandpas. I don't even know what that would taste like, but I imagine that it would deform you in a very serious way. Not that this game is deforming, not that this game is altering, but it plays with your brain, surely. It does some things that I don't know what you'd call them. Oh my God, how does it? Holy God! I think we've definitely been like, oh, we've been teleported to the alien world, and before my mind turns into, I'm ranked 69, that's cute. After you beat a level, you unlock a trophy objective and a remix stage where you can do weird things as turned on, wash out, speed equals music, and just to show you what this is like, we'll remix the heck out of this one, and it's washed out, and it's a little bit distorted, and music is going to speed up with our speed. So the music, as we gain speed, the music picks up, as you can hear. Normally the music I don't think really pertains much. It plays on cues that you do, but it doesn't really necessarily go with your movements. Again, this is just, oh my God. We're paused! pause. It's still shaking as I pause. I gotta quit this before we pass out. So, thank you guys very much for watching. That's Dyad. Go check it out on the PlayStation Network. Available now to you if you have PlayStation Plus. It's a decent discount, and you can get it for yourself. Thank you guys very much for watching. It's a game that I think you have to play just to experience, or at least you made it through this video. Even the menus are color changing, and just, it's a freaky thing. It's a freaky thing, and I don't know. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. It's been getting great reviews. I agree. Thank you guys very much for watching. Fantastic day. Drink some hot chocolate. Rest your eyes after this video. Go take a deep breath and lay back and dream of genies for a bit or something. I don't know. Till next time, guys and girls, we'll see you all later.